gosh, we're back with another live. Hi guys, thank you for joining, thank you so much. Okay, hold on 1 second, let me just sort out my gifts. Hey Z, I hope you're having a good day. Oh, let me log in. That's annoying. I have to log into my thing again. How's everything going today? How's everything going? Yeah, I'm a bit exhausted. I wanted to do this thing today but it got cancelled, so I travelled all the way to that place. It was cancelled. When I got there, I'm first, yeah. Well done Z, thank you. But when I got there. Okay, should be connected again. Okay, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I just think it's TikTok at the moment. Trying to connect my TikTok stream, my TikTok live. Okay, yay, we got everything out now so you guys can see my social media. Okay, let's go. Chloe's back. Chloe and Max are together. They are dating and they're seeing each other. Thank you Z for letting me know. Thank you so much. I feel happy that, you know, Chloe's with Max now. Hi Safi, I hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, I'm just glad that Chloe and Max are together now. Like, it feels like they grew up together and they have to be together because it just makes sense. Like, I couldn't... How's your day going? I'm so exhausted. Today I had something cancelled. I was supposed to go to this event where you had to, like... So, you know those, like... If you get 1 kilo of clothes, you spend a certain amount. I had to go to one of them because I wanted to get a bunch of clothes. I really liked the brand that was doing it. Mostly like vintage clothes, right? And they didn't turn up, and so I travelled all the way there and they didn't turn up. So
I need to start.
And I woke up extremely early. So
where can I dig up more information?
Okay, I already read this, so this is
Abraxas.
fine.
Maybe I can find
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for liking the live. Bam, bam. Okay, so the live keeps disconnecting all the time. Don't know why. Something going on. Something's okay. Hopefully, it will stop doing that.
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
Okay. What do you know?
I think it's my turn to ask the questions.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help, the board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK. I know he's a dick, but he's an ambitious leader, and he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
Okay, that's illegal.
I saw the stay of demolition. According to the court, the house is staying right there.
And yet, come down it must. Either now, due to a miscommunication with the demolition company, or later, due to an expensive legal battle.
Can I change the settings of my stream? Maybe I can change my setting with my stream. I can't. No, I can't. Okay, that's annoying. Okay. Let me see if I can change the settings of the game. The graphics. Oh, the FPS is so high. I'm gonna change it. Sorry, guys. So that could be slowing the computer down. Okay. And then HDR. Okay, so this is annoying. Oh, why is the setting so bad? TikTok is so bad today with me. Like, it's just like so glitchy. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, let's continue.
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate for Abraxas, you, and the arts in general.
Oh, thank you.
I'm doing my best.
This person said, why are ladies in glasses so
Or are you
vile? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, can I speak to Owen?
If you're working today, does that mean Owen is too?
Locked in there all morning. And no, you can't talk to him.
He
I
doesn't
can't
want
even
us
get
to
in
speak to
there. I have
Owen.
10 urgent messages for him.
Okay, he's so annoying.
If someone wanted
Like,
to
he
learn
always
more
has
about
a fence up
Abraxas,
all the time.
who should
And
they
every
talk
time
to?
I see him, he always has a fence.
Are you
Like,
part of
there's
Loretta's
something
weird
up.
crusade?
When something happens, he always
I
changes
don't mean
his
Abraxas
tone.
any harm,
Or he either
but I
becomes a
have
bit
questions,
like closed off,
and
and it's
I
just
know
so
better
annoying.
than to ask you.
Listen, don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but it wasn't always that way.
Okay, so Vin has given me all.
Sorry, me again.
That's all.
I can see you're swamped. I'll leave you to it.
Stay out of trouble, please.
Wow, this guy is not giving me anything.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success
Okay,
get to his
so we
head.
gotta research what
But it's
Abraxas
hard
is.
to tell with him. Vin's moved up in the world since his minister guessing the university wouldn't pay for a new nameplate. So he made one himself. Classic
Okay.
Vin.
There's a hedgehog here. Okay.
I can't believe Vin saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name.
Okay, let's head off to the library. So we need to research what Abraxas was.
Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Okay, so she was a member of Caledon University's first co-ed class. Gretchen pioneered the Caledon Women's Equality League, the Caledon Caller, and other initiatives that continue making Caledon a great place for students to this day. Okay, so there should be something here that tells us more about Abraxas, I feel like. Can we ask people? We should be able to ask a few people. Okay. Okay. Everyone's so... What? This person's sleeping. Because if it's lagging, I can end the live and then start the live again. Okay. Okay, so this person's sleeping.
Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the
I
early
did
research is
osmosis when I was in
promising.
school. that was quite easy. I swear this is quite easy. Unless you're doing it at university level, then it's harder. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing here. This is the Caledon sign.
Ugh, the Caledon rebrand is beginning.
They're rebranding everything.
Can I put my International Photography Award in
But
here?
why? You don't need to do
Maybe
that.
we get Owen to take me seriously. Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning.
After the events of Labor Day weekend, this door will remain locked every Friday at 5 p.m. until Monday at 8 p.m. While school spirit is admirable quality and the Abraxas Society logo does contain a rooster, the society is reminded that roosters are not pranks. They are living creatures that did not enjoy being sequestered in the mail room. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so that sign is annoying. Okay. So that's a trophy case. I wonder if we can find some more information about Abraxas. No, we can't leave. Okay. Okay, so where can we go? So we looked at that. We've spoken to Vin.
I can see you're swamped.
So what do they want us to do? There's more information to gain? Maybe if we go to... There's another department, right? No? They don't want us to go there? Okay. Okay. Wait, rewind. Let's rewind. If we rewind, we might be able to have a chat with Vin about what's happening at Abraxas. Okay. Okay, come on. Yes. Here we go. Let's keep on running over here. She doesn't run that fast. I feel like she runs really slow. Or is that just my mind? Okay, let's speak.
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen?
Something's up in the house.
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max.
That's dangerous.
Loretta was in the house last night. Owen's recklessness could have gotten her killed.
Owen fast-tracked a planned demolition. Loretta was creeping around a condemned building in the middle of the night. Who's reckless here?
I don't understand.
Okay, questions you can't answer?
If someone wanted to learn more about Abraxas, who should they talk to?
Oh, God. Are you part of Loretta's weird crusade?
I don't mean Abraxas any harm, but I have questions.
Who would know everything
and
about
I know
Abraxas?
better than to ask you.
I'm trying to think offhand, but maybe Reggie or something?
Listen. Don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but...
The society's been running since the 90s.
All I'm saying.
Well, you know, you always have time to, be careful. Safi can pretend to be him. Oh shit, so we're talking to him. Can I speak to...
If you're working today, does that mean...
Because the way he's
too?
acting is like...
Locked in there all morning.
No.
And no, you can't talk to him. I can't even get in there, and I've got 10 urgent messages for him.
Because he's so closed off. He's not
I
even...
can see you're swamped.
He's
I'll
not even
leave you to
giving
it.
us a bit of
Stay out of
oomph,
trouble.
like he's just being really weird. It's like... Okay, so we got some information. Okay, research about Abraxas. Some people don't want to let you know what's happening. Maybe if we just... I don't know. How will we find out without actually knowing? Oh, Loretta's here.
Good morning.
Max! Perfect timing. We need to debrief. What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you.
How do we know that
How are you
Loretta's
doing?
Loretta and
What's your
not
deal?
Safi?
Why are we chasing the same story?
Okay, I'm worried about Abraxas.
Abraxas is good at keeping secrets. I don't know if any of those secrets are dangerous, but I want to find out. My turn. How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
You're bullshitting me.
Are you just trying to get my guard down so you can ask more questions?
Only like 30%.
Only like 30%?
Nobody's been
She's
able to take them
jokes.
on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years.
She's nosy,
You know what's in
just
their
like
archives?
Max, and Max can't
Puff
handle
pieces
it,
on
you
how
know?
Abraxas throws the best
Because Max
parties.
used to be the only nosy one.
I've searched
Now she's got
Abraxas
to
and
compete with Loretta.
every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal.
You know what?
In lieu of
Loretta
any more
reminds
grilling,
me of Max.
How about
so
I find
much.
you some more search terms?
She reminds me of
Then we
Max.
can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
Why do Loretta's teeth look so sharp? I don't even know. Maybe it's how they
Abraxas
drew
has
it.
a lot of secrets.
You know how some people,
It's
they
from
have
somebody,
like
correct?
vampire teeth? Like, have you ever met someone with vampire teeth? Like, you know what I mean? Help Loretta find some terms. Okay, what's this? The bust?
I always make conversation and bad rock puns when I see Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
They really wanted me to look at her breast. So we need to find some terms. There's a sleeping...
Learning through osmosis. Not a
No,
word.
literally, they're
Both
sharp
lots of early
canines.
research is promising. I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy
I always thought that you could get cosmetic surgery to make them sharper, or to make them look like vampire teeth, or make them look like werewolf teeth, you know what I mean? Because I see a lot of girls, like, you know, those like, really yeah, those ones. They normally do that, you know. Not that I would do that now. Okay, rooster reptile hybrids. In the mythological bestiary, a surprising number of creatures come from a very unlikely pairing, that of a rooster and a reptile. The list below is not even an exhaustive one. See Chapter 9, Local Legends, for information on the snarlygaster. Okay, basilic. Head and body of a rooster, tail of a snake. Created from a snake or toad egg, hatched by a chicken. Its gaze is instantly fatal, and its breath can choke victims. Weakness, weasels. Abraxas. Head of a rooster, body of a man, serpents, foot legs. Differing accounts, either an Egyptian god or a demon. Name is said to have magical meanings, may be a shortened form of Abracadabra. Oh! Historical associations with time, destiny and balance. Cockatrice, head of a rooster, body and wings of a dragon. Created from a chicken's egg, hatched by a toad or snake. Also possesses a deadly gaze, with the additional of a deafening roar. Weakness, a rooster's crow. I think you can. It kind of like a gel. I think they do, and then you use UV light to harden it in place. Oh, so you can take it off whenever you want to. I just don't think it's me. I don't think I'll ever get something like that. Yeah, because you can buy it from the store. It's kind of like using resin. You know when you have resin and it's like sets in place and you just have to put, or like when you do your nails, it's kind of like that, I'm guessing. For me personally, it just doesn't. Okay, let's see.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Playing with fire. Fire is nature's most beautiful and dangerous elements. You know what? You could dye them a different color. You know when like who is it? Kanye's daughter North. She has these like blue like. I think I would go through a phase like that. I would definitely do that. You know, it does look kind of good on her. Can't lie, it looks really good on her. Okay, fire is nature's most beautiful and dangerous element. While we often think only of its destructive potential, it can also present new beginnings, as fire can cleanse and reshape as well as destroy. It reminds the modern witch that she contains enormous power, which can turn dangerous, even devastating, if used without control. If you want to incorporate fire into your practice, a few pillars of candles, red if you wish, will bring power and focus to your next ritual. Or consider building a bonfire where the beauty of the flame is on full display. Bonfire rituals are especially potent when combined with spells of banishment or forgetting, played with thoughts of an ex. What better way to move forward than by taking an old love letter or photo and consigning it to the flames? Okay, so we're getting information about the books in the library, about what Abraxas is. Okay, there should be another book here somewhere, I'm guessing. No, that's just the plaque. Wait, was there something here? No. It would normally be in a random shelf. Is there any more information? Oh, this one. Okay, so the history of occult.
Indoors, Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Ven thing.
Okay, chapter 4. The Moon, the Stars and the Ocelot. The life and legacy of Jack Parsons. Few people achieved the levels of fame and notoriety that Jack Parsons did, and he managed to achieve it twice over as both a brilliant rocket scientist and an influential oculist. Born October 2nd, 1914, Parsons was a daring, some might say reckless engineer who died on June 17th, 1952, at the tragic age of 37, after an explosion in his home laboratory. Between his works with Aleister Crowley and L. Ron Hubbard, both Hubbard swindled him, and his contributions to the American counterculture movement, Parsons left an indelible mark. Some even credit him with our culture's growing interest in neo-paganism. Parsons is rightly seen as a pioneer in the aerospace industry, but his legacy is incomplete without an accounting of his contributions to the modern ocelot practices. In all aspects of life, he worked tirelessly to pierce the veil between the known and the great unknown. Okay, so that's one of the books. Is there another book that we need to read? So I feel like those are all the books that she has told us to go research about Abraxas. Okay, let's go speak to her. Okay. Bonfire.
Can you try bonfire?
A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire? Ugh.
They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs. Excuse you.
Okay, the Caledon Caller. Bonfire at the secret society house raises questions. A large bonfire at Abraxas' house goes out of control and spread to the lawn on Saturday. The Lakeport Fire Department was called to 3180 Fremont Street after several neighbors noticed the smoke. When the fire department arrived, the flames were mostly extinguished, and the society issued a statement this morning apologizing for the fire and assuring the public that no underage drinking took place. The brush with the police comes after society has been implicated in several high-profile pranks and hosted last year's memorable press party, while memorable for those of us who weren't taken to ER for alcohol poisoning. Some students defend the society's antics, while others feel that Abraxas has strayed too far from its oscillants. Okay, Jack Parsons.
Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
What the hell? So Abraxas promised stability amid turmoil. The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington, after only one semester in power. Abraxas was surprised to discover that the president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning. 2 weeks before the end of semester, Washington left behind a note saying that she was leaving school and resigning from presidency, but did not offer any explanations. Abraxas is currently scheduling an emergency election for the presidency, and some members are wondering if the group is in trouble. However, Vin Lang, the previous president, thinks society has a bright future. Listen, being the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard, Lang said. When I got to Caledon, I was gawky, theatre kid, with a crush on Jack Parsons. Okay, you know Vin, he's going too hard, he's telling us too much in this. Abraxas was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college, and its members have gone on to do great things in the many industries. Lang himself may be proof of Abraxas' magic touch. He recently celebrated a promotion to Director of Administration at Caledon and was just named the first ever recipient of the school's Regents Chair grant, which will allow him to pursue an MBA. Wow.
Look for Gretchen Kostov.
The founder of the newspaper? There's gonna be a lot.
Oh, she's the founder of the newspaper.
Several articles written by her, a few reviews of her films, and...
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
Oh. Okay, so Women's Equality League reports changes. The Caledon Women's Equality League is changing their name next year. the group is inviting members to submit ideas for new names, which will be voted on the upcoming semester. The League has already seen many changes in the last decade. Founder Gretchen Kostov has to fight an uphill battle, first when establishing the group, and later when finding them housing off campus. At the time, according to Lakeport law, any house with 2 or more unrelated women living together was legally a brothel. Since setting up the residency at 3180 Fremont Street, the group has hosted numerous anti-war protests and seasonal occultist rituals. While members are tight-lipped about their ceremonies, several members have stated that the group is neither a cult nor a coven. The League started allowing male members last year, perhaps promoting this name change. Oh, so she was the League's founder on the porch of Fremont headquarters in 1964. Damn! So at first it was a female group.
What do
now
we
it's
know?
a unisex group.
Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
Okay, so she found some information, right, about Gretchen. Okay, so we might have to find some more information, okay, about, so that's the history of the Ocellist, right? Okay, is there any more books that we need to look at? Oh, there's here, the season, okay.
3rd week of September. That's this week.
So the Mabon, the autumn equinox. In the Northern Hemisphere, Mabon occurs in the 3rd week of September and marks the first day of autumn season, sometimes called Witches' Thanksgiving. It is a day of harvest festivals and nature walks. As the summer gives way to fall, participants often hold feasts to celebrate nature's bounty or channel their creativity into autumnal arts and crafts. While Mabon is a moment when light and dark are perfect balance, it's also a reminder that the easy days of summer are behind us. What will the coming winter bring, and what shadows will lurk in the lengthening dark? Okay, so we got some information about the Sabbath. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, this is a modern life ritual.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad.
Oh, this is the witch's calendar?
This could be it. The start of the fire. The end
Okay.
of the school.
The wheel of the year. The pagan calendar is marked by the 8 Sabbats, seasonal holidays to celebrate important astronomical events and honor the changing seasons. Okay, so that's my birthday. February the 1st and 2nd is the Imbolic. Ostar is the March 19th. Okay, so these are all the dates. Okay. If you see your birthday, let me know. I know what your birthday is. Okay. So we got some information about what's happening at Abraxas. Okay. Let's see. Let's speak to Loretta. Maybe she'll be able to.
Okay, try Mabon.
Oh, here we go. A masked Mabon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
Okay. So the dark magic at Caledon Special Investigations. Did you know that here, on our very own campus, an Ocelot society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. This reporter won't name the group, who have threatened previous investigators with libel lawsuits, but I can exclusively report that the last Saturday a Mabon party took place off campus. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from engraved goblets. At midnight, an unknown ritual took place in the basement. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source who was eager to convince me that Mabon isn't satanic, it just celebrates the cycle of death and rebirth, and that the rumors of human sacrifice are greatly exaggerated. The source ended the conversation after I asked whether the famed Hall of Secrets contained, as many have speculated, a portal to hell.
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a map.
So they're doing cult
I could go
practices. That is not good. Like drinking goblets. It's a bit creepy. I swear you can't do that at university. You can't make it like a cult. You know, you can't do that.
And shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll postpart one of my podcasts tonight, then we'll go and
You
ask
can't make a
people.
cult where you worship dead people. You make people do stupid things.
It's
like
too risky.
Risky how?
embarrassing things, you know what I mean?
You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
Okay, anomalous tip.
Someone anonymously threatened the school. I can't get anyone to take it seriously, and I'm looking into it myself. That's the truth.
I knew there was something. Max, this party is...
Yeah, you are right. Her teeth are so sharp and pointy.
I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my request.
And it's not
for
even
a
like the
comment.
sides, it's
Reggie
like the
says I'm
middle.
crazy.
You know what I mean?
Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas
It looks
has
like
ways
someone
of getting around the
rearranged her
authority,
teeth,
so
you know
I don't
what
know
I
how much
mean?
good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
Okay, we need to stop the Mabon
I could
party.
rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
Okay, should I rewind to stop her from knowing the party ever happened? Is it too far? Are we a nasty person? So that she doesn't go to the party? I do like her, but I just feel like she shouldn't know about the party, right?
I kept her safe, and she'll never know. And if she did, she'd never forgive me.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's leave the building. Okay, no, we can't leave this exit. So wait, where can we go? Maybe I can go this way. It's not letting me leave. Maybe I can't leave. Am I not allowed to be able to leave? I'm guessing I have to go. You have to speak to Vin. Thank you, babyface. Okay, Vin.
Sorry, me again. Vin, you have to cancel the Maybon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe maybe I can push him over the edge.
Investigate.
I should rewind and convince Ben to leave when Owen does.
Okay, convince him to leave when Owen does. Okay, let's see.
Sorry, me again.
Okay, Owen will want to
Need
hear
help
this.
getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry.
I'm telling.
Still. Thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you. Immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
That should buy me enough time to search the office.
You know what? Let's go into Owen's office.
Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building.
I
he
wish we
wants
could
to get
turn
rid
into
of.
different lifetimes, you know what I mean? If he ever catches us. But, yeah.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can.
Okay, so then that's what the plan is. What's in the drawer?
Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong.
Okay, Lakeport, Vermont, land parcel agreement. 3,200 Freeman Street. Okay. Addendum 6. Buyer will not demolish the building located at 3,180 Freeman Street, hereafter referred to as the Abraxas House, until receiving a signed order of demolition from the Lakeport County Court. Said order is contingent upon a visit from a structural engineer, scheduled to take place on Monday, September 23rd. Once the structural engineer, hereafter referred to as the engineer, confirms that the building is damaged beyond repair, the order of demolition can be resubmitted to the Lakeport County Court. If the engineer's report contradicts the demolition, the matter will be referred to the Lakeport Historical Commission for further review. Said provision have been agreed upon by Caledon University and Lakeport Historical Commission. So Owen has signed this off. That's so annoying. So he's gonna get them to demolish the building. Okay, let's go over here. Is there any... Oh. Okay. So we took a picture of that. That's a good picture, isn't it? Okay, so the computer. Let's look at the computer.
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
Damn, we're on their computer. Oh my god. He left his emails up. Okay, Owen. My guys are telling me that you're throwing them under the bus to Lakeport PD. Listen, I've got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement. Who told them that the demolition had been approved? Who assured me to my face that the court's documents were on the way and it has to be tonight? Do you know how much shit I'll be in if cops have found the explosives? I had hid them in the dumpster like a fucking mobster. I only took this contract as a favor to Yasmin. But we're done. I told my guys to pull the equipment. Find someone else to do your dirty work and get your fancy team of lawyers ready, asshole. Stan King, New England's Wreck King.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, So he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
Sir, the new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it to your desktop this morning. As I've said, I have some concerns about using your voice. I know we're attempting to address the unlikable and unrelatable accusations, but even with more boundary conditions, a user could get you to say just about anything. I'm sure you can imagine the potential downsides and the PR nightmares that could follow. Let me know if you have any feedbacks for the developer, Vin.
Oh,
So Vin and
that
Owen are
doesn't
messaging
sound
each
like
other.
Owen at all.
Are you feeling alright? We'll discuss your previous message after the call with the board. I suggest you get your head on straight before then, Yasmin. I think the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly that she doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying, or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She clearly the real talent in the family, Owen. I'm getting calls from the demolition company. Stan is furious and I'm threatening to sue. What happened at Abraxas last night? Okay. So what's this over here? The logo? It's a bird, a moving bird, so they changed
Hi,
the logo.
I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
Okay, Secrets of Abraxas.
The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostov. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
Okay, let's try the second one.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here. Breaking into his own files? That weird email to Yasmin? That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office?
So she's pretending to be
get a file
Owen.
for her.
Oh
She's
my
up to
god,
something.
Safi's so annoying.
Oh no.
Okay, get Vin away from the door.
Max? Are you, like, in there? President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Max? Is that you? Fuck it. I'm coming in.
Okay, don't do that. Okay. So what do we need to do? Okay, keep on going. Okay. Search. Okay. So what do we do to stop him from coming in? Leave?
No, Vin, no problem. Like I was never even here. You wanna play cat and mouse, Safi? Let's play.
Okay, so Safi's really fucking around with us. Okay, this is a problem. Why would she do this? Does she not understand?
Safi could be anywhere by now. Knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
Okay. So she's pretending to be
I
President.
need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas' future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey, I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole a negative space thing.
Why do I suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. All Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
Okay, Malbon?
Does it have to do with the Maybon party by any chance?
Maybon? What is that?
Reggie, I know the party was officially cancelled. It would be a very bad idea to hold it anyway.
It is a
I always
bonfire,
appreciate your
and
advice,
it will
Max.
go out of control. It will start a fire.
It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know.
So it's
What
not
was
at
that
the
talk with
university.
you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
That was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad? When Safi was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my talent.
Why is this guy dancing randomly?
Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi. I need to check out each one I find.
He's the custodian. Oh, he's the cleaner. Okay, he's really enjoying his job. Okay, let's look at the journal. Okay, let's look at the journal. We are on page 11. Okay, well, that was a productive trip to the president's office. I need to regroup. Here are the people who definitely know more than they're letting on. Reggie, being the president of Abraxas, comes with a certain amount of skullduggery. He's hiding something. It's just a question of what. But Reggie has been working for months to save Abraxas' house. Why would he want to burn it down? Vin, knowing more than he lets on, is Vin's whole personality. He's a secretive guy, but he's also my friend. He reports to Owen, but he loves Abraxas. Is Vin involved in something, or caught in the middle of it? Lucas hates Caledon, emboldened by his podcast, such a dick. I don't know if Lucas is capable of violence, but I certainly trust him less than I trust the other two. Who else? Here are the people who might know more than they're letting on. Owen, what's his deal? He seems laser focused on his goal of ruining Caledon by turning it into tech bro heaven. Would he burn it down? The Abraxas house if it stood in his way? Loretta, I don't think she's involved. She sure wasn't aware of the Abraxas house was coming down, but Loretta's march was named after her for a reason. Besides, it's always a fair assumption that Loretta knows more than she says. Safi, the wildest wildcard, currently running around campus for reasons unknown. Why is she back now? Why is she creeping around, looking for information, trying to get me off her scent? I have to talk to her. Okay, so Moses has texted us. He said, wait, so we have said something. Okay. I connected some dots between, okay. Wait, Loretta? Wait, I wasn't trying to. I was looking around the outside and I saw something strange. Next thing I know, I was in the basement with Loretta. Sirens started blaring and the house almost came down on our heads. Wait, Loretta, didn't you see something about her in the original fire? Yes, Loretta's march. But what's the connection? I don't know. But I'm realizing we need to start collecting everything you can find. We have no idea what might be important yet. I want you to send me everything related to the fire. I will transcribe and catalog it and create it into a database of evidence for us to review later. Will do, Moses. So Moses will help us. Identify Safi through her folder. Okay. So Safi through her folder. So we need to identify Safi.
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have...
Okay, let's check out
I don't mean
his
to
folder.
interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas alumni network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas alumni network, you are.
Is this available on Xbox? I think it should be. It should be available on Xbox. I think it's available on Xbox, PS2. No, PlayStation as well. And it's also on...
He's unflappable. If I want to look inside that folder, I'll need to go big.
Okay, we need to find someone to distract him.
The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now. Unsurprisingly, Owen is being a Karen.
Okay. Yeah, so it should be. You can check on the website, the Life is Strange website. Hi Yuri, I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, so this is the ribbon sculpture.
I can always tell how I'm feeling by what I see in this sculpture. Today it looks like a dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find something. What can I find? I need to find something to distract him. Oh, maybe the custodian.
Still no sign of Safi.
Oh.
I have to keep looking. The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you.
You know what? She
He'll
changed
probably
her
want to run some
shoes. Her
tests,
shoes are
too.
now like
He can get a little
burgundy
test
drop
happy
lines.
when
I
it
used
comes to
have
powers
those.
and timelines.
I don't know if I still have it in my house.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, we didn't part ways on the best terms, and you never responded to my text.
I wanted to. I worried that if I sent you one text, I might send you 1,000. I mean, we talked all morning, and there's still so much more to say.
Well, it's a start.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh, damn. I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
You know what? I'm happy that Chloe and Max are still here together. Because the thing is, who are you gonna talk to when you really need help? You know what I mean? Okay, let's see.
Safi knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in.
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Okay, there's a waterfall sculpture.
Matt, sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait. Not today, though.
Oh, there's a gnome here. Oh, let's take a picture of the gnome. Okay.
Of course everyone has the same folder. And only one of them is Safi.
Okay, I want to zoom out. Can I get that gnome with that guy as well? Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, okay. You think it's good? I'm 6 foot tall in gnome age. Okay. 2 gnomes in one. No, that's really bad. Retake. Wow.
Whoever she is, Safi's definitely laughing at me right now.
Oh my god, do they just want me to take a picture of the gnome?
I feel like someone placed this little guy very
I feel like the gnome
deliberately.
and the statue behind it is so good, but she doesn't agree. She just wants to see the gnome. Okay, we need
Safi saw my class.
Jeanette.
Maybe she'd shapeshift as...
Hey, Jeanette. Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Thank you, Josie, for liking the live. Homework?
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Why is everyone keeping that folder to themselves?
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
Okay, see you.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. See you in class.
Oh, she said photography.
Did I hear?
She wants to graduate. She wants to go to do a graduate program, but she feels embarrassed because she said for what? But she couldn't understand that she wanted to do a graduate program in photography. So she kept it a secret.
Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Okay, grad school.
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes. Actually, I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
Okay. Sorry I didn't bring it up.
I'm sorry. I'm still new at teaching, and I'm not used to people caring about my opinion. But of course, I think you're good enough.
Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
I thought that after
really
the storm,
pretentious.
Max never used
Artist
her powers
statements are
anymore.
just like that.
She
You're right in the
decided
pocket.
against it because one day she woke up and then her life split into two, so she had to use her powers, so like the life, yeah, and then now the lifetimes have both come together, but she can still rewind, but she's every time something bad happens, but now she's really using her powers all the time, even like when she upsets someone. Okay, artist statement. The first time I got to hold a camera, I was overwhelmed with the desire to capture an image of my mother asleep in a hammock. My artistic instincts were so strong that I nearly dropped her Kodak P880 on her face. When my mother woke up, grabbed back her camera and forbade me from touching it for the rest of our vacation, I learned a valuable lesson. Photography is about permission. We all surveilled to some degree or another anytime we set foot on a city street or log onto our devices. We can take pictures of people with our phones, watches or sunglasses with or without their consent. But to take someone's photography is very difficult from simply taking their picture. Though it might sound like semantics, the photography someone is to ask another person if you can treat them as a piece of art, not a commodity or consumer. It redefines communication, introduces playfulness and spontaneity, and it demands collaboration between the photographer and the subject in a world beset on all sides of technology, which often has an isolating effect. Photography remains a technology that connects us to each other.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class.
So she did a personal
programs have financial aid.
statement.
So
What on earth do you have to lose by applying?
exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so
What Life
lucky
is
to have you
Strange
as
is
my
this?
mentor.
This one is Life is Strange reunion.
Don't start crying.
Okay, so that's quite cute. So she tells us about her dreams. No, you're welcome, Zigmanti. Thank you so much for joining the stream. So she tells us about her dreams. I think that's good that she does that, rewind. Oh.
Down with President Teller! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Want to distract Owen?
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest isn't...
Okay, come on.
Save the Abraxas house! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Okay. This won't help.
Reggie is working really hard to advocate for Abraxas. I don't think this will help.
Gotta mix direct action with institutional pressure. Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Okay, we need to find something.
Down with President Teller!
What can we do to get him to look at him?
Well, unless...
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
I don't know why he's like this. Why does he not want to chat with us?
Down with President Teller! Down with President...
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady. Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas...
Okay, what's going on?
I don't mean to interrupt.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Okay, quick.
Well,
Okay.
this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Okay, ball call, Saturday, 1 p.m. Last night was an entirely avoidable incident. It was handled quietly, but could have been catastrophic and demands immediate action. Go over police reports, miscommunication with demolition team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy, abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast or it could cave in on the next trespasser. Reminder, we are not trying to close Abraxas, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. Reggie attempts to get alumni network on board with the move mixed. Relocation options. Not a lot of Victorian mansions for sale have offered to build a new house, but alumni are being obstinate. Pivot to Caledon 2.0, share new architectural plans, show the logo without slogan, ask for the thoughts of possible slogans. Yasmin will generate consensus for time to look forward. Don't forget, Tom's daughter's birthday is next week. Don't yell.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Okay, plans for the future?
Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
Okay, Abraxas.
You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. How dare I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
Okay, why do you hate the arts?
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
Okay, what exactly Suit would say?
You know, every millionaire I've ever met has a favorite artist that they love to name drop.
You've met many, have you? At your exhibitions and such? Because you rely on their patronage.
I did, before I came to Caledon, where I can build a career without catering to the richest common denominator.
Okay, see you.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Okay. So we've got information out of him. Okay, so we checked. Okay, identify Safi through her folder. Okay.
Do you mind?
Okay, we've had a chat with him. Okay. Okay, so we found out the folder.
Save the Abraxas house!
We've spoken to Jeanette.
Down with President Teller!
Okay. There's two guys throwing a frisbee. No, can't get information from those two. Who can we go to next? We need to find out what's in that file. Oh, he's fast asleep. Okay, there's a folder. Read.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Okay, Northeast Literary Convention Conference proposal. Name presenter Dr. Isabel Sheen and Dr. Rath Meher. Title of the presentation: Virginia Woolf was right. A room of one's own and the case for singledom. Presentation summary: Virginia Woolf's groundbreaking essay, A Room of One's Own, was published nearly a century ago. But how far have we come? As female writers really come? And most concerning of all, do we get there any faster if we're married? Dr. Shin and Dr. Maha specific barriers to focus on in her story. Examine the last progress. Okay. Raph, I emailed you a draft of this presentation. Why don't you take your pass through it and we will discuss. Thanks, Isabel. The presentation is 45 minutes.
Please tell me Safi isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
Safi's so weird, I'm not gonna lie. Do I like her? Not really.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
Catching up with former boss.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss.
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Are they flirting with each other?
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regent's Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much, and yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Oh, so she's
Owen
thinking
has a lot
that
of big plans for
Vin
the school.
should be in charge
How is
now?
the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
Leave you to it.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Okay. He forced her to take a photo with him.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me.
Let me take a photo!
That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on. Strange girl.
You know
Well,
what?
we'd
You
love to
know
stay
when
in
you see a
pose.
child, like someone's
Really should
mum,
get ready
and
for
they're
the
always
ball.
arguing with that, like the son's always
Right, for us.
arguing with their mum when they get older. That's how you feel like with him. I hope the photo is worth it, Vin.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2.
So it is Safi. Safi's playing a sick joke on
Safi's
us.
just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
I feel like Safi was the one who burnt the building down. Okay, guys, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could follow the stream. We are 85% towards our target now.
To Max for help.
So our target was 3,550. So we're at 85%, so about 3,027. So it would mean a lot if you guys could follow
still
as well.
Standing. And my mom and everyone else is alive. But then she told me that until very recently, this wasn't the case. But if I'm here,
also,
and
I'll be
Arcadia
back
Bay
again
is
on
also
Monday
here,
for the next stream, okay?
I don't know. Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously?
Okay, I'm gonna leave at this point, okay?
Alright, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max
so I see
says
you guys on Monday at 2 p.m. BST. We will be playing the rest of Life is Strange Reunion. Have a good day today. Thank you, Zigmanti. Thank you, Lucas, for joining the stream. Thank you, Yuri, for joining. Thank you, Disney Lover. Thank you, Babyface. Thank you, Cashon. Okay. Billy, sit down. Sit down. Billy, sit down. Thank you, Dee Doll. Thank you, David, for joining today. Thank you, username Benny. Thank you, Nini. Thank you, Nini, for joining. Okay. And also, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I put all the VODs there. So, I'm actually uploading the VODs onto my YouTube channel as well. Thank you, Z, for joining the live. Thank you, Safi, for also joining the live. Okay. And I will see you. Thank you, Z, for joining as well. And I will see you guys on Monday. Okay, bye, guys.